All right, let's answer this question before us. It says Kai has a part-time job. Each week he earns money and saves some of this money. The matrix below shows the amount earned and the amount saved in dollars in each of these 3 weeks. Okay, so in week 1, he earns 300, he saves 100. In week 2, he earns 270, he saves 90. In week 3, he earns 240, he saves 80. Using a summing matrix, find the total amount earned and saved by Kai over the 3-week period. So what is it that we're trying to do here? Well, we're trying to add up all the earnings to figure out how much he's earning in total, and we're trying to add up all the savings to figure out how much he's saving in total. And we need to use a summing matrix to do this. So what are we doing? We are adding the columns. Adding columns. So now what we could do is we come up to our notes here and we could say, well, when you're adding columns, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pre-multiplying by a row matrix. And our row matrix is going to take the form of 1 times m, where m represents the amount of columns and is equal to the amount of rows in the original. So now, as we come down here, our summing matrix is going to be 1 times. Now, our original matrix here is what? It is a 3 by 2 matrix, because it's 3 rows and 2 columns, and therefore the columns of our summing matrix is going to be equal to the rows, so it's going to be 3. Remember, our summing matrix is simply made up of all ones, so it's going to be 1, 1, 1. And then that's going to be multiplied by our original, which is 300, 270, 240, 100, 90, and 80, like that. And now, when we perform our calculation, we should get out the addition of the columns. And sure enough, it's going to be 1 times 300 plus 1 times 270 plus 1 times 240. So all we're doing here is going 300 plus 270 plus 240. And that's going to give us the answer of 810. 810. That's our total earnings. And then, to figure out our savings, according to matrix multiplication, you now multiply this row by this column. So 1 times 100 plus 1 times 90 plus 1 times 80. So we're going 100 plus 90 plus 80 is equal to 270. So this will be 270 there. So that means he earned 810 and saved 270. Perfect. And that's what we did. That's how it works. Hopefully this made sense.